063. Welcome back to another Bit Legend video, fellas. This is 063 hot off the press. Colby, the liaison to the devs and handling a bunch of Discord issues, the player himself has been added into the game in the form of an NPC, and we're seeing it here. You can find it in town in the northwest. So, he's here to tell the story. Let's see what the story is. So, as the heavens once created the earth, they sought to create man. Though man was to be created, they were not to be fostered. Thus the heavens made a singular man, Adam. Over many millennia, mankind evolved, bringing forth the first super AI. The intention to live above this new race, which man could use to eliminate all hardship in their everyday lives. And as Adam was the stepping stone for all of mankind, it seemed only fitting the first of this new race shall be named Adam. However, as Icarus once soared too close to the heavens, so had mankind. Their creation had turned on them in disgust of what they sought to accomplish. Now man is almost no more. Nuclear aftermath haunts the barren lands of the once life-enriched earth. Our only hope of mankind's survival is to unite. In unity, we just may make it out alive. So that totally could be a shout out. I don't know. For those of you who have not heard the game lore, basically the people of this universe made a super AI known as Adam that is the world boss. And he turned on humanity, launched a nuke, and we're living in the nuclear aftermath trying to survive. They've changed the name of this from World Boss to Bounty Boss. That's news to me, but this is Adam over here. Number 7, this is Adam. Adam is also the name of one of the devs, as far as I've been told by the Chinese community. So this is Adam. He was the super AI, artificial intelligence, launched a nuke as he turned against mankind. We're all kind of fighting for survival. That's why you have zombies and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. Colby being added to the game. I think that's amazing to add players to NPC. I also think a cool way to add players to the game, we might see more of this stuff in the future, but I think a good way to do it might actually be in Ordeal as Ordeal bosses. You just see your cosmetic pop up. It's not relevant to your stats, your bonuses or whatnot. But as more players start creating community, whether it's a guild leader that does a lot of events or someone who makes a lot of content, guides, whatever way you want to kind of build the community that we have, I think the devs are looking for players doing that, and they're going to put you in. So we shall see. This is a new mechanic called Refine. I can go over here. I'm going to first click on a set piece and take a look and see what's going on here. So it's a hefty amount of gold. I don't really have enough gold to play around with this right now. And the cores, I think this is cool. As you start to go for guild boss items don't use the lost core. So if all you want is guild boss items, then you no longer need the lost cores to upgrade things, because the guild boss items, set pieces, they take nuggets. So if you're trying to go for all set pieces, that's first off, it's going to be difficult. But second off, if you're able to do that, you're not going to need your lost core, and this gives you a use for lost core. So that's very intelligent. And like I said, when players finally get all the end game gear, this allows players to stay engaged and feel progress instead of just waiting for new content to come out. So very interesting. My gold is super busy right now. I'm actually planning on doing a push on Sunday with the 20% gold find bonus. Do a bunch of runes and whatnot, and hopefully I'll have some surplus gold, and maybe I'll make a video playing around with this. But it should go up to plus 20 total stats. You have 6 pieces you can do this on, because my mount is not showing up here. It's only showing plus 4 legendary, mythic, or set pieces that are Q8 and above. And then over here, this one cost 10, and I think the other one costed 10, and you can go up to 20. Let's try to click it one more time. And this one costs 10. So the set and the legendary, it looks like they're costing the same amount. I don't think it can go below 0, but honestly, that's a guess. I don't know. So Very cool, very cool. We'll be checking that in the future. Players that have full set on are going to have around 4,000 or more total stats, maybe 4.2, 4.5, I don't know. And first off, these weapons look so amazing. I think this was in a cosmetic pack, these hammers. That looks awesome. I would really like to have those hammers. But anyway, so you're going to have around 4,000 total stats, give or take, plus or minus like 500 when you get to end game stuff. Are you really going to notice 20 total stats on 6 pieces? I think it's going to be worth it, but 20, it's numbers. Numbers can always change, so let's not worry about too much. And I don't think there's anything else. You got Colby, you got Himley, look at the announcements. Let's look at the radiation store while I'm trying to check some things. So if you click on the raid interface, now I'm seeing a store button, so we click on that. And unfortunately, I would really like them to add a button where I can, instead of purchase here, because I could just purchase from the page right here, they should add a look inside button so I can see what's in there. Maybe that's intended that you can't see it and it's a secret. The update said it's going to be legendaries and mythics from that raid. So there you go. Interesting. I'll be doing some raid bosses, and hopefully I'll be getting some of these materials or whatever. So we're seeing more equipment boxes. I really want to hear the community opinion. I don't want to just hear my own self on this topic. How do you guys feel about equipment boxes added into the game? We have the Cobalt box on Guild Boss. We've got some other box that I can't think of. Now we got the raid boxes, so I really want to kind of keep an eye on community opinion of this stuff. There are other changes that are happening too. In this update, we've got the lost cores have been increased by 50%, and you're getting more materials for disposing of or decomposing upgraded items. So there's other stuff going on, but I'd like to see what's the dealio. Let's go over and click on the cards. Now you are getting an energy consumable, so that is cool. It's the same amount, you're just getting a consumable there. So you can use that when you want. And these, before I forget, let's take a look at Zeus Burb. Where are you at, boy? Nope. That is a different name. This is Thunder Monster, I think. They changed his name. Blue Universe, Quantum. Did Quantum Scorpion change? Some people have been playing around with Quantum Scorpion in the guild bosses that don't do an AoE attack because he's got everything offensive. He's kind of fun. If you got him, I'd say feel free to have some fun with it. Well, okay, here we go. Zeus Burb. So he has a healing bonus. He has Smite. What is Smite? What is Smite? Did they rename Strike again? I will look up what Smite is. So he does a heal team skill, so that's kind of cool. He does... Oh no, it's a shield team. They need to unify the icons. Every shield icon should look like shield. Every heal icon should look like a heal. You should be able to basically tell what this skill is from seeing the icon, and right now it's kind of random. So you have a shield all, which is really good, and you have a heal 3 weakest, which is pretty good. I think that's probably better than a heal team. We're still not seeing spread heal, unfortunately. And you know what? He still has the 1 SP attack strongest. So if you want to be a big baller and you want to use all the hyper mythic or hyper legendary fusions, he might have a place on your team. I don't know how I feel about the healing percentage. I would kind of like damage percentage to boost healing skills as well. Just call it power percent. And if you don't want to use the word damage, I don't know. But interesting. I want to see how this pans out. And then what is Smite? Let's go and see if I have any gear that might have Smite. Crit is still crit. This is offensive. Crit damage, and they're just calling, instead of calling it crit chance, they're just saying crit now. So they changed that. Damage and crit. And they're calling these devices no longer equips, they're calling them devices now. And it says damage mit instead of damage reduce. So I guess mit for mitigation. I would just call it armor, but whatever, doesn't matter. Crit and smite. So smite is strike. Smite is now strike. We have confirmed it. And yeah, I got a lot of accessories. Don't judge me. Don't worry about that. So yeah, strike, aka triple strike, aka triple dipple strike, aka confusion, is now called smite. So okay, all right, whatever. It's words. It's translation. What else am I missing? Let's take a look at that other guild boss. Not guild boss, other bounty boss. A lot of names are changing. Oh my goodness. It's Gavix L. So it's like XL. I thought I was supposed to say Big Gavix, but whatever, man. That's awesome. Wheel. And they changed the names here. Normal, hard, epic. Huh. You know what? I'm going to let you guys battle him, and I'm going to let you guys figure out what happens in there. I'm just going to leave that up to you guys. Did I miss anything? I think we hit it, yep. Oh, the new legendary fusion. Track Monster. And now Flame God has changed his name to God of Flame. Queen of Warfare, that's probably, whatever. Trail Goddess. I thought it was supposed to be Track Goddess, but I guess it's Trail Goddess. Ooh, she flies now. She's got a jetpack. So closest enemy, 1 SP target enemy, that's always useful. 1 SP attack 3 random. 4 SP closest enemy. That might be the hardest hitting skill in the game. However, if you divide it by the SP, you're probably still doing better just doing the target enemy skills. I mean, multiply the target enemy skill plus 5 or times 5, and then compare it to that one. So, yeah, I mean, if you're in raid or something and you hit like an SP shrine, then you go right into the boss, you might want to just dump your SP. But other than that, I don't really see that. A little bit unfortunate. Got Strike, got Speed, got Smite. I kind of like the name Strike, I don't know. I guess it can be fused from Crit Strike versus Strike, and okay, I get it. And then a 4 SP, heal to all allies. Again, these higher SP skills, they need some help. They need something spicy, they need something going on, or get like an extra 30% crit or something like we see on those weapons. But very interesting. The bonuses are fine. I'm sure this is going to be difficult to make. I'm assuming it's going to be raid 6, 7, and 8 bosses combined together. So, I mean, you're looking at a top tier minion, at least in cost. But, I would rather see a 1 SP attack strongest or something. I don't know. These high SP skills, they look exciting, but I mean, again, if you divide it by the cost of SP, you're really not winning, man. You're really not winning. It's like almost a basic attack if you divide it by the cost of SP. And if you're fighting, like, you're not going to use this against the bounty boss, but if you're fighting guild boss, you have to build up that SP to be able to rock that skill. And I think it's going to just make more sense for you just to spam the target skill. So, yeah, that's how I feel. But yeah, let me know how the new world boss, how the new bounty boss, excuse me. But it still says world boss at the top here, so I could say world boss. So yeah, let me know what you fellas think. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.